What it does: Linux system troubleshooting involves identifying and resolving issues that affect the performance, security, and reliability of a Linux system.
The commands journalctl, dmesg, top, ps, and lsof are essential tools for diagnosing and fixing common Linux issues. Let's dive into each command. Journalctl. What it does: journalctl is a command for querying and displaying logs from journaled, the systemed logging daemon. Command/example. Breaking it down. Use specifies the unit, service, to show logs for. Since specifies the start time for the log output. Until specifies the end time for the log output. Common mistakes. Forgetting to specify the unit or time period, resulting in a large amount of log output. Not using the since and until options to narrow down the log output. Try this next. Use journalctl to follow the log output in real time. Use journalctl to show the most recent log entries. Pro tip: use journalctl to monitor system logs in real time, and to identify issues that may not be immediately apparent. dmesg. What it does: dmesg is a command for displaying kernel messages, which can be useful for diagnosing hardware and system issues. Command/example. Breaking it down. dmesg displays kernel messages from the kernel ring buffer. grep is used to filter the output for specific keywords. Common mistakes. Not using grep to filter the output, resulting in a large amount of output. Not checking the kernel messages for specific error codes or keywords. Try this next. Use dmesg to watch the kernel messages in real time. Use dmesg to show the most recent kernel messages. Pro tip: use dmesg to diagnose hardware issues, such as disk errors or network connectivity problems. Top. What it does: top is a command for displaying system resource usage, including CPU, memory, and disk usage. Command/example. Breaking it down. Top displays system resource usage in real time. P specifies the process ID to show resource usage for. Common mistakes. Not using the P option to specify a process ID, resulting in a large amount of output. Not checking the resource usage for specific processes or users. Try this next. Use top C to show the command line for each process. Use top M to show memory usage for each process. Pro tip: use top to monitor system resource usage in real time, and to identify processes that are consuming excessive resources. PS. What it does: PS is a command for displaying process information, including process ID, name, and resource usage. Command/example. Breaking it down. PS displays process information. Auxiliary specifies the format of the output. P specifies the process ID to show information for. Common mistakes. Not using the P option to specify a process ID, resulting in a large amount of output. Not checking the process information for specific processes or users. Try this next. Use PSF to show the process tree. Use PSO to specify the output format. Pro tip: use PS to monitor process information in real time, and to identify processes that are consuming excessive resources. lsof. What it does: lsof is a command for displaying information about open files and network connections.